Ladies and gentlemen, tragedy has struck. I just died here in the Nether by a wither skeleton. I just came back to collect all of my stuff. Let's see what the damages are. Oh no! It looks like we lost all of our god armor. And since we're in 1.14.3 now, we can't get it back. Ah! Well, this is not how I thought I would be spending day 2 of Hell Week. We actually need to go and replace a ton of our items here at the beginning of this episode. So we have lost Spades, which was my amazing shovel with Silk Touch on it. We just lost our brand new sword that we had in the last episode, Slicer. So we're going to have to replace that. We're going to have to replace our armor with a decent set. But once again, it's not going to be god armor like what we had in 1.14.2, so we'll just have to make do with what we can do in the regular base game without any types of, I guess, glitches. I don't know if that was really a glitch, but anyway, yeah, we have a little bit of leveling and stuff to do. On the bright side, we still have our pickaxe. We did not lose our efficiency 5 mending silk touch pickaxe, and we did not lose lightning rod, which this would have been really heartbreaking if we had lost this guy. So we are safe in regards to that. Now all I need to do is get our shovel back, our sword back, and then get us a decent set of armor. So I think I'm going to head over to our villager trading hall and start our episode out there buying out some books. Alright, so I'm going to start out by going ahead and getting some level 30 enchantments on these items first, and then we'll head over to the villager trading hall to kind of round off these enchantments. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to aggro these zombie pigmen, and then we'll get to enchanting. And then we'll get to enchanting. Hello? Did they break it again? No way. You're joking. GG, Mojang. GG. Oh, it's working again. It's working again. Yes. Yes, there we go. Come on, my fellow brothers. Give me the levels, please. Nice. All right. Oh man, I was scared for a second there because this thing straight up was not working, but it seems to be working now. It actually seems to be working a bit faster. Nice. Nice. Maybe they fixed it completely in 1.14.3. Perfect. Other than the couple of little hiccups that we had there, it seems to be working. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to sit here, get some enchantments done, and then I'll bring you guys back in just a minute. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are back over here at the villager trading hall area, and to be honest with you, I'm really tired of dealing with these villagers at the moment. I've been trading with them for a while now, and I got some decent gear, but it's not the greatest. I'll have to come back over here later on and actually work out this a little bit more, but I got mending on everything, so that is fine. We have Unbreaking 3, Respiration 3, Fire Protection 3, Mending on the Diamond Helmet. Our Elytra is the same. We didn't actually change or lose this guy, so that is the exact same Elytra. This just has Unbreaking 3 Mending on it, and this has Depth Strider 3, Feather Falling 4, and Mending. Our sword is probably the thing that came out the best. It has Knockback 2, Unbreaking 3, Sweeping Edge 3, Looting 3, and Mending. The only thing that we really don't have on this guy is Fire Aspect, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This is still a pretty good sword. And this is our Diamond Shovel, Efficiency 3, Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch, and Mending. We're going to have to get that efficiency up, but overall this will do us for at least this episode. So I'm going to work on getting all of our gear back off camera in between episodes. But I need to head back into the Nether because I have some work to do today. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are back here in the Nether at the future place of our Wither Skeleton Skull farm. And guys and girls, in between the last episode and this episode, we've had a couple of Twitch live streams in which we have been slabbing over the Nether in order to make it spawn proof. As you can see, we've gotten a lot of work done here. We have most of this fortress completely slabbed over. We have a lot of the land area slabbed over as well. And if we go ahead and head off in this direction, you'll also see some more of the land that is slabbed over. So this area is getting there. It is getting to where it is spawn proof. And as you can see, since so much of the area is spawn proof now, nope, not again, not again. Don't want to die, don't want to die. Are we good? Are we good? Eat. Oh man, this is how I lost my stuff earlier. Anyway, as you can see, because there is so little area for things to spawn now, you'll see that there are a ton of zombie pigmen spawning all in this area. And as we slab more of this area over to where there's less area for them to spawn in, we're going to get some areas that just have a ridiculous amount of zombie pigmen in them. I should probably go ahead and grab a potion of fire resistance while I'm in here so that I don't fall into the lava and die again. But anyway, what I need to do today is I need to do a little bit more prep work before we get this Wither Skeleton farm up and going. And one of the things that we're going to need for this farm is somewhere around 700 or so Wither Roses. And in order to get all of those Wither Roses, that means we're going to have to set up a Wither Rose farm. Can you get out of here, Mr. Ghast? Please? I just need you to die. You're way too far away for me to deal with. Oh, there's another one. Hello, brother! Go ahead and hit this one. The other one is now out of render distance, so it shouldn't be messing with us. There we go. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, how did I miss? Oh, dude, how many ghasts are there? Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Okay, there's way too many. There are way too many. Okay, hold on. We're going to abort that mission. Anyway, in order for me to set up a Wither Rose farm, we're going to need another Wither. And I currently have 2 Wither Skeleton Skulls, but I'm going to need a third one. So I'm going to head over to the other area of this fortress where I haven't slabbed up yet, try and kill off some more Wither Skeletons, and get ourselves a third Wither Skull. But first, I'm going to make myself some potions of fire resist. So a lot of people that play this game have different mobs that they absolutely hate to fight. Some people hate fighting creepers, some people hate fighting blazes, some people hate fighting gas. But for me, the one that takes the crown is Wither Skeletons. I absolutely hate fighting Wither Skeletons because there is no way to counteract them. With blazes, pretty easy to counteract. All you have to do is have a couple of potions of anti-fire or fire resistance, whatever you want to call it. And then blazes can't really do anything to you. But in the case of the Wither Skulls, or in the case of the Wither Skeletons, my bad, there's no way to counteract the Wither effect. I mean, I guess you could drink a bucket of milk, but who walks around with buckets of milk on them at all times? Not me. So yeah, I hate withers most. Withers are by far the creature in Minecraft that I hate getting into fights with the most, but they're probably one of the most useful because by killing Wither Skeletons, you get Wither Skulls, and with Wither Skulls, you can summon the Wither, which allows you to get beacons, and everybody loves beacons. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to run around here, see if I can find some Wither Skeletons to fight, hopefully get our third and final skull, and then we will go and set up a rose maker. And we got it. Nice. 3 Wither Skeleton Skulls in the bag. And now it is time to go and make our rose maker. Wither Rose, Wither Rose, Wither Rose, Wither Rose, Wither Rose. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and I have been trying to say Wither Rose 5 times fast. Can you guys do it? It's actually not as easy as you think, but anyway, guys, we are here in the end, and we are going to utilize an end gateway in order to make our Wither Rose farm design. Now, this is a design created by Rayworks, who is another brilliant creator here on the platform. And basically what his design does is utilizes these end gateways in order to trap the Wither. Once the Wither is trapped, he then has an Enderman farm set out to the side, and whenever the Wither attacks the Enderman, they will drop Wither Roses. So that is what we are going to be doing here. I'm going to get a Wither trapped into this area and attacking some Endermen in a trap that we set over here. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get to work here because we're going to have to do a little bit of terraforming out in this area just to get the area in a situation that I can actually build on. So let's go ahead and take some stone here, and I'm going to have to do some type of platform out in order to get to an area where we can actually build. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get some work done here, and I will bring you guys back in just a minute. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are back, and we now have a 43 block tall tube made, and this is just high enough that whenever Endermen fall down it, they will be left at half a heart. That means that whenever the Wither attacks these guys, they will be killed instantly, thus dropping their Wither Roses. Now all I'm going to be doing is making a spawning platform up here for the Endermen to spawn in on, and then we'll work on getting some bait here in the middle for these guys to be attracted to. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make us a relatively big platform, and then I will bring you guys back in just a minute. Alrighty, ladies and gents, so here is what we have so far. We have a 19 by 19 platform with that big tube down the middle, and I also, way up there, have an AFK spot. This level right here that we're standing on is at Y of 116. And if we go ahead and fly up there to our AFK spot, it is at, if I can land on it, nice! It is at Y of 195. So this should be far enough that the Endermen will not be spawning down on the island and will only be spawning on that platform. So hopefully this will work out just fine. Something that I am a little bit worried about is them spawning on top of the obsidian towers. I do see some of them spawning up there, but I don't think that enough of them are going to be able to crowd that area in order for it to affect our rates too much. So let's go ahead and head back down, and let's go ahead and get our bait in here. Ooh, something that I just forgot. I actually need a name tag, and I did not bring one with me. So I'm going to have to head back to the base first, and then we'll continue on here. So let me head back to the base, grab a name tag, and I'll bring you guys back in just a second. Alright, ladies and gents, we are back, and I now have a name tag named Bait, and what I plan on doing with this is renaming an Endermite. And what an Endermite will do is attract all of these Endermen from this platform into this 3x3 area where they will fall down. So what I need to do is trap an Endermite up here out of harm's way on top of an iron bar. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to jump right into this center area, build up just a bit. I'm going to place down an iron bar, and then I'm going to throw some ender pearls up against this ladder. And eventually, hopefully, we will get ourselves an endermite in this area. So I'm just going to keep throwing these ender pearls, and hopefully we will eventually get one. I want to make sure that my health is not low, just in case the endermite spawns and we die by the endermite. I definitely don't want that to happen, because that would be one embarrassing death. Let's go ahead and eat up some cooked chicken real quick. Get our hearts back. And this could take a while for us to actually get an endermite, and I may not even have enough ender pearls. Let's see. Let's go ahead and use up all of these, and then we'll see if we have to go and farm up some more. We should really have a potion of regeneration while we do this. I wish I had thought of that before I came up here. Anyway, we'll just keep throwing these guys. Shouldn't be a problem. Unless we don't get one. I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to cut until we get an endermite. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are back, and I've had a couple of endermites in this area already, and sadly, they just keep falling through this iron bar on me. I know that I've seen this done before where you have an endermite balanced on this thing, but I just can't get it to work. So I think I'm going to go with the tried and true endermite in a minecart instead, and then we'll balance that minecart on top of this iron bar. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and set up to do, and then we'll try and get another endermite in this area, because I've had 2 die on me before I ever even got to name tag them. So I'll bring you guys back in just a minute. Alright, ladies and gents, so here is my plan. Basically what I am going to do is have a minecart going around in a circle here, and then I am going to have a endermite spawn right here in this center. Hopefully whenever it spawns in, it will interact with the minecart, and then the minecart will pick it up. All I'll have to do is break this torch. Whenever the minecart comes back around, it will stop on top of this powered rail here, and then it'll just be a matter of letting the endermite down onto the... Oh, that's not what I wanted. It'll just be a matter of letting the endermite down onto the iron bars. So this should be a relatively easy thing to get done. I just now need to get another endermite. Just like so. That'll work. Perfect. That was absolute luck. Okay, now one thing that I didn't think about is how am I going to name tag this guy, because he is in the minecart, and I don't think... No, you cannot name tag things while they are in the minecart, so I'm going to have to get this guy out of the minecart and then back in. Oh yeah, this will be easy, I'm sure. Alright, come here, buddy. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. Alright, there you go. You are bait. And now I need you to get in the minecart. Perfect. Now, perfect. He's in there. All right, let's go ahead and make sure that he gets on top of that iron bar. I need to break this pick, or not this pick, this block. This block, this block. Basically all of these blocks. He is... I really hope he is on top of where that needs to be. He is not. Okay, so I need to nudge him that way just a tad, and I think I may have moved the minecart where it needs to be now. Let's just do a little bit of a build-up. And can I place a block there now? No. Come on, dude. Just move the minecart. I'm not able to move this minecart at all. Okay, I wonder if I... Oh, that may be because it has a rail underneath it, though. See, can I push it now? Yes. Okay, so now I should be able to place blocks all around it. Nice, nice, exactly what I needed. And now I will remove the extra blocks around here. Go ahead and break the block that is holding him up. And there we go. He is now on top of that iron bar in that minecart forever. Ha 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 ha. Absolutely perfect. Now, these guys should flip out trying to get to him, which is exactly what we want. Now, all I need to do is place some trap doors right down here so that they think that this is an area that they can walk on. So I am just going to get some planks real quick. Get some crafting table action. And we're just going to make a ton of trapdoors here. Doesn't matter how many. There we go. Just so that these guys think that this is a full block that they can walk on. Don't even try and hit that guy, boys. In fact, I'm going to remove that crafting table just so you guys don't get any ideas. There we go. There we go. Yes, you boys keep walking. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, go ahead, head down there, buddy. Perfect. All right, and there we go. Now they should think that they can get to that endermite, but they cannot. I'm going to go ahead and make this dark so that endermen can spawn all over this platform. And then I have one block right up there that I need to remove. Perfect. And now, as long as we never touch that endermite, he should stay there forever. That is exactly what we want. So let's go ahead and let's take some firework rockets and head up to our AFK spot at the top of the world here. And we'll just kind of try to easily set down here. And now, if we look down... Perfect! Endermen spawn in and immediately go after him. And they are going to fill that bottom chamber very, very quickly. That is absolutely perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. So this is the basis of something like another farm, like an Ender Mini or something like that. This is basically how those are set up as well, except this one, we're going to have a wither set up at the bottom in order to kill these guys. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get some things prepped up, head down to the bottom again, and we will start prepping all the stuff to spawn in the wither. Alright, so as you can see, there are a ton of endermen down here, and they should all be one-hit kills, even if I punch them. Absolutely perfect. That's exactly what we want. Now, I have sweeping edge, so I can get rid of these guys relatively easily. And there we go. This area is now nice and cleared out. Now I'll go ahead and repair up my pick while we're down here. Nice. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is get this end gateway broken. I want to break this thing because we don't need it for getting to other sections of the end since we have an elytra. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to set a fence gate like so, and then I should be able to waterlog this fence gate and it'll break that little portal there. Absolutely perfect. That's exactly what we needed. So now we should be able to spawn a wither in this area, have his head be kind of in this section. And then after that, he should be able to fire into these endermen whenever they're down here. So this is working out perfectly so far. So next thing that I need to do, I guess, is going to be set up a collection system underneath this area for us to pick up the wither roses. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to access my redstone box here and try and get some things ready. So I'll bring you guys back in just a second. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are back, and I now have the pickup system in. This should be relatively simple. Basically, all I have is a hopper minecart going back and forth on tracks, running into some hoppers that are going into the chests. Very, very simple design here, and I have a platform down there for me to access all of the drops. Now, this is a little bit more complicated. This is what is going to be holding our withers. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to build up with a bit of cobblestone so you guys can see kind of what is going on here. So what we're going to do is we are going to spawn the wither on top of this fence post here. What that's going to do is whenever the wither is spawned in, he will immediately be bumped up because this is technically a block and a half. So the wither will be bumped up into this bedrock here. And then this system right here is going to allow us to turn the wither on and off. Just by flicking this lever down here, the wither's projectiles will then blow up right in his face instead of blowing up at the enderman. So basically it's a way for us to have an on-off switch. So I think everything is set up for the most part for this thing to start running. I'm a little bit nervous about this. Anytime that I spawn a wither in is kind of nerve-wracking, but I think that everything will be fine here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this thing ready to spawn the wither, but before we do that, I'm going to actually get some endermen into this farm first, because one of the ways that this farm works is you have to have endermen in it at all times for the wither to shoot at. If there are not endermen at all times in this area, then the wither will just randomly start shooting out blocks and could possibly get out or destroy your island here or destroy the farm. So we want this guy to be occupied at all times. So I'm going to go up to our AFK spot first. And actually, I guess I need to... Oh, please don't teleport up here, buddy. Okay, he's teleporting up here. Hold on. I just made that guy mad. Come here. This way, my friend. Yeah, I saw you. You thought that I didn't notice. Come here, my friend. I need you to die. Uh-oh, I made another one mad. Can you guys just go away? I'm trying to record a video here. Alright, that one's dead. Now I just have this guy. One more. Come on, buddy. And you're dead. Nice. Oh, no, you're good. Okay, cool. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to fly up to my AFK spot, and I also need an area for me to land. A couple of things have to happen here, right? And they have to happen just so perfectly. So I need the Enderman to... Let's go ahead and get some stone out. The Endermen need to be down here in this chamber, which we're about to go and do. And then we also need to have an area for us to place the last Wither Skull, and then an area for us to place a piece of water, a block of water, on top of the Wither. Because whenever he initially spawns in, he does that big explosion. And we want to avoid that because that could potentially damage our farm here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just build a very small platform over here for me to place the Wither Skeleton Skull down. And then I guess what I can do is just do a bit of a staircase. And I can place water right here before this guy is fully spawned. You know, it may actually be a better idea for us to come around the back way rather than this direction. Maybe smarter instead of us having to pass in front of the Wither and have him maybe possibly aggro onto me. Maybe better for us to go around the back so that he will most definitely aggro onto the Endermen themselves. So let's go ahead and get some stone. And I will just come around the back instead. So up one more block. And then just around. There we go. So now I'll place the Wither Skeleton Skull head. And then I'll hop up on this block. Place a bit of water down. So that this guy doesn't get out. And doesn't damage our farm. And then I think we will be good to go. And I think I just ticked off another Enderman. Dang it! Alright, I'm gonna take care of this guy. And then I am going to get some Endermen in here. And then we'll spawn this Wither and see if everything pans out right. Alright, so I've been standing up here for about 4 or 5 minutes now. I'm going to go ahead and head down and see if we can pull off this maneuver. So what I need to do is get the Wither Skeleton Skull in and then the water bucket on top of his head. And then we should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to float down here. We also want to make sure that at all times we are below the Wither's line of sight for the most part. We don't want to have to deal with these guys. We don't want the Wither to aggro onto us, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I want him to be constantly aggroed onto the Endermen instead. So these Endermen here, I'm assuming just spawned. I don't think that they came out of the spawner, so I think we are good to go. This guy, you are in the way, my friend. And I don't know how to get rid of you. Let's risk it. Let's hope that he is a one-hit kill. Of course he is not. Perfect. Just what I needed. Let's go over to our little safety area. That guy must have spawned in. He is not... Oh, did he fall into the void? He must have fallen into the void. Okay, perfect. We're good then. Alright, let's place down this Wither Skeleton Skull. And hopefully all of these Endermen in our trap are still there. Yes, they are. We are good. And now, we are now spawning in the Wither. Okay. Now what we need to do, place a bucket of water just like so. So whenever he does his initial explosion, he doesn't destroy our farm. There we go. Now he did destroy all of the Endermen for the most part. But he should be trapped. He is indeed. But he is attacking things. He is attacking things, and I don't have a lever in order to shut him off. Stop. Stop, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. You are good. Okay, so he should now be shut off. And all of his explosions will immediately explode in his face instead of exploding the island around. Now, in order to turn this guy back on, what we need to do is get Enderman from up top, spawned in, and then we'll come down here and flick this lever. So, man, this is a lot of steps. I feel like I'm not explaining this very well. If you guys want to build one of these of your own, I'll obviously have Rayworks' tutorial in my description as well, just to give credit, but also so that you guys can follow along, because I'm probably not doing the best job explaining this here. I do see one wither rose, so that is a good sight to see. Let's go ahead and let's get... I know I just took down this platform, but I want to get to where I can hit that lever somehow, and we probably also need to get a path to our storage area down there as well. Can I hit this lever from here? Yes, I can. Okay, so we're not going to hit that right now. Can I get a path over to here somehow? Let's just do a water bucket down. And we'll do something like this. Just like so. And now I should be able to reach here. Ooh, no, I can't. Okay. Nope, that's fine. We will go one further down then. There we go. Pick this up. And now, just bring this over like so. And then we now have a path down here to collect our wither roses. Nice! Dude, we have a ton already. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and spawn up some Endermen by going to our AFK platform. And then I'm going to AFK for, I don't know, let's say 15 minutes or so. Just so that we get a ton of Endermen in that area. And then we'll come back and let our wither kill all of them out. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make a cut, and I will bring you guys back in just a minute. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are back, and it has been about 10 minutes or so since I have come back up here to the AFK platform, and I'm very interested to know how many wither roses we have. And then after that, I'm going to have to wrap up this episode because it is getting late, and I may not be able to get this out for day 2 of Hell Week, but we will see. Let's go ahead and head down here, and I'm immediately going to shut off the wither whenever we... Well, okay then. Through the nether we go. At least I died on the ground down here, so it should be relatively easy to get all of my stuff back. Nice. All right, I will take that as a win. All right, and go ahead and throw my elytra on. I don't know how that just happened, but whatever. I'm going to go ahead and come up here. Are there any Endermen in that area now? There is not. Okay, so whenever we died, it despawned all of the Endermen from this area. But we still have a fair amount. Goodness gracious, that is loud. Let's go ahead and just turn that off. Thank you, buddy. So let's see how many wither roses we have. A stack in 20. That's not bad. And a stack in 19. That is not bad at all. This is a really nice farm. I like it. And it didn't take me too long to build either. Where is my silk touch pick? Let's go ahead and throw that in my 1 slot here. And get rid of some of this stone. Just so that this area looks a bit better. There we go. Oh, nope. Get that stone back. Boop. There we go. Okay, so now let's see if we can get up here and grab this little bit of wither rose that's on kind of the edge here. I would love to get all of the wither roses that is dropped, but, well, that may not be possible. Did I grab it all? I know I grabbed some of them. No, there's still some sitting there. No, I didn't even grab any, it doesn't look like. How am I supposed to get these guys? Alright, you, Mr. Wither, you chillax for a second. Nice! Alright, so that gave me 2 more Wither Roses. And now, I should be able to get out of here. Alright, so 2 Wither Roses, a couple of Ender Pearls, and then we also have all of the Wither Roses that are down here. This is perfect. This is exactly what we need in order to finish up our Wither Skeleton Skull farm, because we're going to be using these in that farm. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to be where I end up today's video. I do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video, as well as if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a great day. Oh, this is such a cool build. Did I shut this thing off? Yeah, I did. We're good. I was a little bit nervous there. I'm sorry. It's kind of weird just having a wither constantly in your world.